I wanted to dodge beating Chelsea.
Shall we talk about Arsenal?
Fiona.
Right,
Routine
you at the
win,
game, Rob. 2-0 win, controlled, easy. Raya could have put a stool down, read the papers back to front, had a little cigar. I mean, just controlled.
You know, when you're at school, you don't need a goalie. So you're saying, we didn't need a goalie in that game. Like, they literally didn't even have a chance. Like it was like a shutout.
They were actually pathetic.
They were like
damp squib.
Did Arsenal make them like that?
No,
so dominant.
I think what it is, they
don't want to do too much.
Yeah, they were such a low block, you know, and just like didn't really make much of a fist of it. And Arsenal just comfortably. It's not much to say about the game. It was a very comfortable 2-0. Should really have scored more. Like Eze missed a bit of a sitter, but it was a very controlled and very, very, very easy win.
So because it was a routine win, some of the talking points then. So I wanted to ask you, firstly, just the Arsenal fans that are, like you say, asking for more or
crazy
miserable. And secondly, what did you make of, if anything, Saka just, move, brother? This is my penalty. Like, Joko's trying to get in on it. I saw a clip of Trossard sort of saying, come on, give it to him. He goes, nah, brother, it's my team. Like, what is that?
Well, I thought, right, it's his 100th game.
Yeah.
And he wanted to mark that with a goal.
Fairs.
Right. And even before that, right, there was a couple of times when you were like, yeah, he could have cut that across.
Yeah.
You could see that Saka was trying to score. Yeah, that was on his mind.
200.
So he wanted 200th game. So he wanted to score. So listen, I don't have a problem with that. And then, listen, I get it. When it's such a comfortable game, fans obviously say, let's put 4 or 5. But it don't always happen like that. And they literally had everyone behind the ball. It's very difficult. If you've got 11 professional footballers behind the ball, it's not always easy. You know what I mean? So it's for me, it was all about just getting that win and putting pressure on Liverpool, who were going to play later on. They did it very comfortably. There'll be better performances. There'll be, when I say performances, but there'll be better
outcomes,
more exciting games. It wasn't as exciting as your game, but that's because there was only really one team playing. 3 points.
You take 30.
We move. If we play like these games like that from now till the end of the season, I'll be more than happy. So it was a comfortable win.
West Ham did not actually move out of their half by the first minute. And
they did nothing.
91st minute. They did they actually did not move.
No, they literally they did not.
So they gave
they brought 2 players on. I swear to God, they didn't touch the ball. Yeah. They were literally running around. You know, you just like run into close. That's what they did. I even felt sorry for him.
Odegaard goes down, gets an MCL injury.
What was it? It was another MCL.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I felt sorry for him, man, because the guy
just get him into 4 minutes.
That's 3 games in a row where he's had to come off at half time, before half time, injured. It's just bad luck, you know. He got clattered, and but I really, and funny enough, the formation that we started off the game with him, Eze in midfield and Declan Rice, I was really excited to see how that was, because it was a very positive formation, and we didn't really get to see it because he had to come off. Yeah. And big up Declan Rice, man, because the West Ham, I can't get this, how West Ham fans give him so much grief.
No, but is it when the game's on? Like when he's taking a touch, or they obviously want him to do crap, innit?
No, but they're corners down by them as well.
When he's taking corners down by them, they're all booing him, they're giving it the fingers, all that. I'm just like, bro, like I don't understand, man.
It's a bit much. It's more than just have a bad game. You think it crosses?
No, it's pretty hostile. They're very hostile. I'm like, the guy was like so good for you. He didn't leave in a bad way. He didn't. I mean, there was no. He did it, and I love the way Declan Rice, he scored. And he just sort of looked over at them and said, yeah, well, what are you saying now? What are you saying? You know what I mean? Like,
celebrate, though.
He didn't celebrate, but if he was at the game, he looked over and he sort of like, well, yeah. So, but yeah, and he was excellent in the game. He's a man of the match by far. So, yeah, standard win, really. It wasn't the most exciting game, just we won it.
Do a job.
Yeah, job done.
Mendy looked good. Balls over the top.
Yep.
Trossard on the left.
Everybody played well. Job done.
I'm just looking at the penalty now, and I mean, it's a great great finish from Saka, but I do like that about him. He's like, no, listen, I know you're the big summer signing, the striker, but this is my game. It's the 200th game.
200th game.
Who was the penalty? Because when he scored that against Leeds,
official penalty taker?
Saka was injured, didn't it?
Official penalty taker was Saka. But Gyökeres is like last season, he didn't miss a penalty.
Did he score against Leeds or Forest?
Leeds and a pen. He scored.
Yeah, and funny enough, like
Saka went there then.
Yeah, Saka's actually missed a penalty against West Ham before. It was a big penalty that time when we should have.
Oh yeah, is that at their place?
Right, so also, but listen, even when he stepped up to take the penalty, I was confident he'd score.
Yeah,
and he
don't miss many, does he?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Any more to say on that?
No.
On Arsenal?
Routine
Top of the league?
All right. And you lot were saying West Ham moving. I was like,
well, I didn't realise that West Ham were just
dusted. It's not a finger, mate.
They have last 2 seasons. They beat us last season and the season before.
Yeah, but this transition is too much.
No, but I do think, like, I understand that. I think the mentality was to go there and try and like limit the damage. Fine, but at the same time, you've still got Bowen, you've got Paqueta, like you've got Somerville, you have got. I'm not saying they're going to do much, but like I just thought that the level of that performance was just pathetic. Like they could. Yeah, I know, but like you're still meant to be West Ham. Like you're not that bad. We're not talking like Port Vale. You know, with respect. Like I just didn't expect.
I think the only thing,
as like just as.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'd give them is it's just Nuno just got there and it's.
Yeah,
just shows you can't just do the one thing all the time of just like it's going to look completely different to Graham Potter. They're rubbish. They're really poor team.
You could try and push out at some point. You could try and counter a little bit. Like you could try.
It's Bowen or bust, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't just. That can only go.
That's it.
It wasn't the
West Ham in 19th place now, 4 defeats in 6, and Arsenal, as we know, are at the top of the league on 16 points. But City have gone into that 5th place spot now, 2 wins in a row for them, 13 points. I saw the goal. It was, it's just like
great.
It's like his middle name is Brute, isn't it?
He just bullied man off.
No. Collins, bad man defender, big strong out the way, Sepp van der Berg out the way, and then just finishes it.
The thing is about what makes him so good, right, is that he does all that strength thing, but
then he's got the finish as well.
Well, and what we're seeing from him this year is like the defensive side of the game. He's coming back into the box and clearing headers. He's winning fouls like a little bit deeper. Like that little bit where you're asking for him of like, if it's tough, can you kind of rely on him in other ways? I'm starting to see a little bit of that in this period anyway. And what's scary for the rest of the league, i.e. yourselves and Liverpool, is he's in the mood. Like, not that he's never not been, but you know when he's really in the mood.
Yeah.
And he can be the difference of like, well, if City ain't doing too well, like he's just scoring all the time. So they're going to probably be in a tighter race. Even if City can be got out and they don't look.
Yeah.
And you look at the first half against Brentford, they look like it could be any score. But in the second half, they had to show a bit, City. Like Brentford improved a lot. Shout out Keith Andrews. And Thiago should have scored. He got his feet all wrong. Didn't have it. But, Donnarumma is a calming influence, big imposing figure. And they're winning games in that
different
sort of way
style
as well.
they're playing this
different
year.
Style, yeah.
Style,
so, yeah, man. You can't.
They're just going about their business quietly, and like, I think sometimes with City, like we're trying to think back of like City being the dominant force and like them just doing it. But we have seen. I'm not saying they're going to do it, but we've seen City be 10 points behind at Christmas and then go on and win the league.
They notoriously slow starters.